Hello, my name is Chris, and today I will review the 2021 Volvo XC40 Recharge. Since there are no more 2021s available, I will give you the 2022 prices. Base price is $60,000 with two option groups at $8,000 and $11,000 extra. 2021 had different option packages, but it is essentially the same car. XC40 comes with all-wheel drive, 359 kilometers of range or 223 miles, a 4.9 second 0 to 60, and if you have a fast DC or direct current 150 kilowatt recharging station, an 80% recharge is possible in 33 minutes in optimal conditions. The most impressive thing is the crazy acceleration. Electric power is instantaneous. The exterior look is a bit bloated, not the best in my book, but at least you will get that benefit on the inside. XC40 is plenty roomy. I will talk about the technical details and take it out on the road and explain to you why this EV is missing only about 100 kilometers of range to be perfect. Recall, EVs are the best at moving small packages, small distances, with recharging available at home. That is their strength. This is where EVs make a lot of sense. And if you live in the city, have access to a garage with a level 2 charger, XC40 is a winner. The 30-minute fast charging time is still way too long for the real world. This is the principal impediment to EV adoption along with high battery prices, which is why EVs are generally luxury vehicles. This interior will be familiar to most Volvo owners, and I am pleased to report that there have been no cuts in quality of the interior appointments. The HK sound system sounds good, the seating is comfortable with a leather exterior and a mouse skin interior, and the wind and road noise is muted. In brief, this is a premium cabin experience. The exterior shape lends to the practical interior in terms of size. There's just plenty of room here. There is a heat pump which should diminish the range loss in winter driving. The drivetrain setup is interesting. Two 201 horsepower motors in an all-wheel drive setup with a 1-speed automatic. Brilliant and simple. It has a 78 kilowatt hour power pack. It produces 486 pounds of torque, which means punchy acceleration. Obviously, by going all in on the modern propulsion systems, Volvo is specializing. When you put something out there, you give your engineers something to improve, and Volvo is doing precisely that. Here are my thoughts on the road.
Hello car lovers, driving the 2021 Volvo XC40. This is the electric model. This is the all-equipped model. It goes for about $73,000. It has 350 kilometers of range. I'm putting that out there right away. The Bolt does better. So that's probably the vehicle's only flaw. I think that limited range may make some people turn away, especially with Quebec. With its winters, you can multiply by 60% to get your true range during the winter. So what to say about this vehicle? Well, it has the qualities of some of its, I don't want to say flaws, but this vehicle from the outside looks like it ate a lot of McDonald's. It's a bit bigger, it's high up, it's kind of rounded. Ross finds it stylish. I'm not sure I agree with him. That's personal taste. The one thing that's certain though is that it translates on the inside. Decent trunk room, decent rear seat room, decent front seat room. We're sitting high up the ground, good visibility. This small crossover does the job in terms of the traditional qualities you expect from these types of vehicles, which is nice. The Volvo styling, the Volvo quality, there's 20-inch tires in front, really. That's so it's nice to see manufacturers making no more compromises. Just because it's an electric vehicle, it doesn't need 15-inch tires. They're going all out for the looks, and a lot of people like those big tires. I'm not one of them, but a lot of buyers do. On the highway, very quiet. When you pass, geez, there's so much power. And with the four-wheel drive, which Quebecers have a hard-on for because of the winter, it just jolts forward. And that's on the highway too. Driving it before, we drove it for a few hours, and let me tell you, I was on the highway passing people, I would just zip by them. So really fun on that level. That combined with its stiffer than average suspension, with this small diameter steering wheel, gives it a sporty feel, I'd say, which is pleasant. And there's a digital dash. There's the very clear infotainment. Unfortunately, the interface I find is a bit of a mess. What kills is the climate control. You have to navigate through the buttons for the climate control, and every time you're hustling through this navigation with small buttons, well, you're increasing your risk of an accident. I mean, you're not looking in front, right? We've been saying it now for over 5 years. I know I have been, and I know we're the only Canadian outfit that has ever said that. I think they're only beginning to say that now, and the American ones have been saying it now for maybe a year or so. So Christopher Car Reviews way ahead of the competition in terms of that security. Speaking of security, well, Volvo renowned for being good in an accident, which is reassuring. These seats are freaking awesome. Ross loves Volvo seats. I have to agree with him. They're very good. They're very comfortable. Even the suede, which I'm not normally a fan of suede, very comfortable, keeps you in place. And it's just an awesome seat, and that's all there is to it. There is the thigh extension, which I find is almost a must for the high-end seat. I mean, it's such a comfort advantage for those who have long legs, and good job Volvo for that. You do get the Harman Kardon sound system. Volvo doing an impressive performance, and I believe they're 100 kilometers of range away from calling this a keeper. And that's what I have to say about this XC40. By the way, if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, well then of course you should subscribe, and that is it.